How to change your life in 2 weeks. So today I'm going to share with you some tips on how you can drastically improve your life in as little as 2 weeks. If you're a person who's feeling unmotivated, always tired, lazy, this video is for you. I'm going to share with you some tips, and in 2 weeks from now you'll be feeling like a whole completely new different person. Step 1. Imagine your ideal self. So step 1 is a process where you take out a piece of paper, you go into your bedroom and you have 10-15 minutes to just imagine your ideal future self. This is, to do with how much money do you have? What does your body look like? Are you strong? Do you look aesthetically pleasing? Do you have a girlfriend? How much money do you make? Do you have a car? What car do you drive? What's your day-to-day life like? Everything regarding your day-to-day life in 2 years from now, I want you to imagine your ideal scenario and I want you to put it down on a piece of paper. This will create a vision of what you want and what you're aspiring to be in the future. So that's step 1. Get off your phone for 5-10 minutes if you can. Go into your room, get out a piece of paper, stick it up on your wall and write down 5 to 10 things about your future self, not 10 years down the line, 2 to 3 years down the line, of what you'd want your day-to-day life to be. So for me, for example, I could say, in 2 years from now, I want to make 10k a month. In 2 years from now, I want to have a Lamborghini. In 2 years from now, I want to work. I don't want a 9 to 5. I want to work maybe 4 hours a week, or I want to put everything into YouTube, or whatever it is it may be. I want to be able to go on 5 holidays a year. Whatever it is that you want in your life, write it down on a piece of paper, your goals 2 to 3 years from now, and stick it up on the wall. That's step 1. Step 2. So we have the version of our ideal selves in the future. Now what we need is the game plan. Lots of people imagine where they want to be. They want to be, let's say, millionaires, but they have no game plan. They just say they want this and they want that, but they don't actually have any plan on how to get there. A lot of people are sleepwalking. And I don't want to sound rude, but in a way it's true. A lot of people say they want this and they want that, but they actually don't do anything to try achieve that. Step 2 is our game plan. Okay, so let's say I look at my list and I say, in 2 years from now, I want to have a great physique. I want to have big arms, big shoulders, big chest, all the good stuff. What can I do? What can my goal be to try to achieve that 2 years from now? Obviously, your goal would be go to the gym. So you would start off, you would say, okay, my goal for this month is to go to the gym every day for 3 days a week. 3 days a week, 1 day for arms, 1 day for chest, 1 day for shoulders, whatever. That would be your goal. So your short-term goal, you start going to the gym, and then obviously once you start going to the gym, you'll know what you have to do. The next month then you'll say, okay, I was able to lift 8 kg doing dumbbell curls. Next week I want to do 9 kg. Whatever it is it may be, you'll have your own goals with the gym. And if you want that dream physique, you have to put in the work now. So if I want a good physique, I'll go to the gym 3 days a week. That'll be my short-term goal. Or let's say, for example, in the future, in a year from now, in 2 years from now, I want to be in a relationship. Well, the goal now would be, are you a person worthy of being in a relationship? Are you a nice person? Do people get on well with you? Are you a friendly person? Are you a kind person? Do you have good social skills? These are all things you have to think about. And then you have to think about how I can improve that. Well, you can learn how to talk to people. You can look after yourself. Obviously the gym would help with that. You can start going to the gym. These are all things that would help you in the future. But obviously we all want this ideal version of ourselves, but we write down the goals and I can't say, what you want, because I don't know what you want. Everyone has different goals in their lives. But whatever it is, you need to write down your goals for how to achieve that. So always remember, whatever it is, you need a game plan in terms of achieving what you want in your life. So that's number 2. Number 3, I've mentioned this before. Number 3, go to the gym. It's one of the most important things I could say to someone. So I'll give you an example for myself. 3 weeks ago, I wasn't going to the gym. Well, I just started going to the gym, and every day I felt tired, I felt lazy, I felt unmotivated, and I'd walk outside and I just wouldn't feel happy in my own skin. I wouldn't feel happy in my body. 3 weeks later, Now, I've only been going to the gym for 3 weeks, but I feel so much better about myself. I feel way more confident. I can walk outside and I don't feel uncomfortable in my own body. And just even talking to people, I feel so much more relaxed after going to the gym. So it does wonders. And this is in the space of 2 weeks. 2 weeks, honestly, like the dopamine and the endorphins that you get from going to the gym, it's life-changing in a way, you know. And for someone who hasn't been going to the gym consistently to now I am, and now I'm reaping the rewards from it. If I could say one thing to anyone, if they want to change their life and if they want to change their lives in 2 weeks, is go to the gym. You won't regret it. It will change your life forever. Number 4, focus on your image. So a lot of people who aren't happy with themselves or who are demotivated or lazy or tired, a lot of the time they don't really look after themselves properly. They don't look after their hygiene. They don't shower as much as they should. They don't look after their hair, their dress sense. What you need to do is you need to revamp everything. You need to start going to the gym. You need to put a plan in place. You need to have that dream that you're fighting towards, and you need to look the part. You need to look after your image, because you know, you walk down the street and the first thing that people notice about you is how you look, your image, no matter where you are. So if you need a haircut, get that haircut. If you need to go shopping for new clothes, go shopping for new clothes, you know. And obviously this comes back to the gym, but it all helps. Like if I'm not looking after myself and I buy a brand new t-shirt, the t-shirt isn't going to look that good on me because it's going to be all baggy and it's not going to look right, you know. But if I'm going to the gym and I'm putting on a bit of muscle tone, like that t-shirt is going to look nice on me. Everything looks better on you when you go to the gym. So it kind of goes back to my point number 3, but number 4, look after yourself, you know. Make sure that you smell nice, make sure that you shower regularly, that you're looking after your appearance, because it's pretty important, you know. So that's number 4. Now, last one, number 5, learn about people. So a bit of backstory with this one. When I was 17, 18, 19 years old, when I was in college and whatever, in school and work, I really wanted people to like me because I was so insecure about myself. So when I was speaking to someone, I'd be doing like 90% of the talking, and I'd be trying to be funny, and I'd be talking about what I like to do and my hobbies and what I do at the weekends. And, you know, I do 90% of the speaking. And if you really want to connect with people, stop speaking and start listening. Now when I talk to people, I speak maybe 30% of the time, 40% of the time, because I've learned to be more genuinely interested in other people rather than speaking about myself. That's how you make connections with people. Lots of people, they don't want to hear you go on about every single aspect of your life. I'm not saying never speak about yourself. Obviously speak about yourself to an extent, but when you're doing 90% of the talking and all you're doing is talking about yourself, you know, everyone has their own lives, and people, you know, yeah, people care about you, but you know, it's also nice to listen to other people and to be genuinely interested in what's going on in the other person's life. Now when I meet people, you know, instead of I'm not insecure anymore, but you know, everyone wants to be liked to a certain extent. But instead of meeting someone and thinking, okay, I have to talk about myself, just be genuinely interested in what their life is like and what they're like. Like, I always ask questions now about other people. I love it when I meet a new person because I get to ask loads of questions about themselves. I rarely speak about myself in front of others anymore. I'm genuinely interested in other people, and to improve your life and to improve your connections with other people, just become genuinely interested in other people and do less of the talking and do more listening. And you learn so much more anyway when you listen to other people. Like, so it's a great skill to have, to be a good listener, and people appreciate it. And people really do appreciate it when you listen to them. So less speaking, more listening. So these were my tips on how to change your life for the better in 2 weeks. I hope this video has helped you. These tips have helped me in the past, and I hope they help you change your life for the better. Obviously, your world isn't going to just flip 180 in the space of 2 weeks, but I hope that these changes and these tips can help push your life in the right direction for the better. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like the video, leave a like, subscribe, whatever, all that stuff. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all in the next one. All the best. Take care.